We pray for Ukraine or you reign.
The world is a circle without a beginning, and nobody knows where it really ends. Everything depends on where you are in the circle without a beginning. Nobody knows where the circle ends. Many things like that. Apart from business, I also have to take care. So do not think I have a lot of time and doing nothing and don't even come to see you, your beautiful faces, your handsome looking feature, whatever that that is. I'm also as busy as you are, yeah? Maybe more busy than you are sometimes, yes. That is the price to pay for being me. I am not knowledgeable about other masters, if they fare easier or not. That's my life. It's different, okay? It's quite busy. And I have dog people. Yeah. Crazy woman, no? Yeah. I just can't say no. This is the problem. But later, I also discovered that these dogs were my dog people before. They came back because of love. They came back because they wanted to be with me, to give me some happiness and real love. Unconditional love, undemanding love, unbinding love, okay? Also, there had been some of my helpers before in a former life, yeah? And now have come to protect me and comfort me sometimes, you know, with their sissy, sassy, tail wagging and eyes looking, stuff like that. They do make me forget sometimes the problems, yes, and relax for a while, yeah, and then I continue fighting with the with the karma of the world, not just your karma, but karma of the world, and the astral, and the causal, and the Brahma world. Only from the fourth level up, there's no karma to fight with, to bother with. Fourth level, fifth level, there are different planes of existence, different Buddha lands, different saintly abodes that the saints, by their merit, by their spiritual power, created for their disciples and for whoever are worthy to come to them. It's like Amitabha Buddha, yes, he created his own Buddha land. If you read it, you know. And the medicine Buddha, to name a few, he also has his own Buddha land so that he could take on his disciples when he was still alive and rescuing them, and his followers and the relatives and friends of his disciples, yeah? Because the Maya will not allow these saintly people to continue to stay here. Nobody would like that anyway. After they're enlightened and liberated by Master, they would like to follow their Master, go to the Master's house, yeah, the Master's land. Therefore, these fourth and fifth levels are for these people, yeah, are created by saintly masters in the past, yes, and in the present also. Saintly people, saintly masters with enough power, they also created their own land, their own spiritual domain for their disciples and for the followers and, you know, the believers in them, not just disciples, yes, but whoever look at them one time and or help them some little bit, gave them a glass of water, you know, without wanting anything, just any little help to any master on this planet will earn them a place in that created spiritual land with bliss and happiness, never wanting anything, and forever liberated, forever live in freedom and bliss, but still retain this individuality, okay? Not like they all merge into one ocean and then nobody has any identity. It's not like that. Yeah, it's a different kind of spiritual domain. It's not like in the house of the Almighty, where nothing exists, just power, yeah, just love and power, or a little bit higher than the original universe. The original universe then branches out many different smaller universes with different powers to guard and to continue nurturing, so that when the master needs it, she can collect it back again to use for this world or any world where the master happens to be at that time. Therefore, if the disciples of any master after initiation always adhere to the precepts and meditate as much as they can every day, the more the better, of course, for them. Then they will not go anywhere else except go with the master. That's why the master personally comes to greet you at the time of your departure, or any of your relatives and friends. Yes, it doesn't have to be personal. Okay, I mean the master can manifest in many different bodies in order to take as many disciples as necessary at that time to go up. Okay, there will be also angels and other saints and all that together accompanying the master, but mostly you don't see them. You only see the master. Yeah, at the time of departure, or your relatives might see the master. Yeah, all the manifested masters are the same. Only one. One, one and the same. Yeah, it just you don't think how come the master is the only one. If 2, 3 disciples die at the same time, well, what would he do? You understand me? Can be manifested, yeah? Because in the realms of the spiritual height, there is no limit to what a master can do. Even in this realm, a master can always manifest into different bodies, in different places, to help people and to help so-called disciples. It's just that some people don't see, yeah? It's difficult to see. And some people can. It depends on the affinity, it depends on the spiritual sincerity of that person, or purity of the heart. Even if not being disciples, but they're pure in the heart, then we also see the master manifestation body, the light body comes and helps them in some way. Yeah, we have that. Yeah, we have these kind of experiences with your brothers and sisters. A lot anyway, yeah? I don't know why I tell you all this stuff. What was that before? Anybody can tell me? What did I say before? Again, we didn't listen. Huh? Whoever tells me right, I can give you one drink. Oh my God, I have to bribe my own students? Yeah. Sell the land? No, that's too far. That's too far. Dogs?
Càng tháng với sư phụ là trở về với hội quốc tế.
Xa quá rồi. Huh? Different masters create different lands, okay? But why did I talk about that? Yeah.
Universe have maybe different branches.
A universe, different branches. Okay, that's. But what made me talk about that? It's so hot. Whew. I thought it's cold today, because it was cold last night. Were you cold last night? Okay.
Sư phụ nói là không có gì riêng tư với sư phụ hết.
That's sort of Ching dynasty. What made me talk about this, the masters and land and stuff?
Sư phụ nói là cảnh giới thứ tư trở lên thì không có tình duyên.
Yeah, I know that. Before I talk about the fourth and the fifth plan, what was it that made me tell about it? No karma anymore. Okay, no karma anymore to deal with. From the fourth and the fifth, because it's all created land from the saints and the Buddhas. Saints and Buddhas are the same, that's what I mean, okay? Huh? And then, why did I talk about my dog people? Yeah, I said to you, I'm that busy already, and still have dog people. Crazy woman, huh? But I couldn't say no. You know what I mean? They were just puppy, 1 month something old, and people wanted to kill them already because they live on the golf course. And then, etc., etc. I told you already in another story, yeah? So I just adopted them without thinking. I could not think too much at that time. But I knew already if I adopted them, I'd be having big time work and big time trouble, yeah? And relying on other people, which is the worst thing that you can do. Being dependent is the worst thing for me. I don't know about you, but for me, it's terrible. Okay, now, and later, when I had more time, I checked out why the dog people came to me. Of course, first I knew they came from the 4th level. And then later, I wanted to know why the dog people came to me. And then I realized that they were my dog people from before coming back. Good love, of course, before this life, there were others, yeah? Also, some helpers or friends, some kind of supporters, yeah? Like good love was lady in a former life, huh? Lady, the Hungarian dog person. So now and then he still does the same like lady. Yeah. Before she didn't like any other dog people. The same stuff now. He doesn't like any. But he doesn't bite them. He just go away from me, go. But the small dog people, the puppies, they adore him. They always come, Sissy, want to kiss him and want to shake hands and all that stuff, and he can't bear it. He likes to be alone, absolutely alone all the time. But he tolerates them because I told him that we have to adopt them. The first day 1, I said, good love, we have to adopt them because otherwise people are going to kill them. Okay? So reluctantly he said yes. But they always bother him. They look upon him like a father, or big brother. Always come, Sissy, want to kiss him all the time. I have to interfere, otherwise he growls all the time. I didn't like it. And then I realized that some of them were my dog people before, yeah? And then I observed more and I said, oh, they brought back exactly the same traces. And they do remember their past lives. Unlike us, we are all blinded and blindfolded and, just like we have curtains up, we can't see anything. Most of us don't remember the past life. Maybe when we were little, yeah? Toddler, maybe we remember until 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah? Later we don't remember. But they remember everything. So I asked them, were you this and that? I said, yes. And they did the same trick so that I know. Oh my God, this is incredible. Do you like to hear about dogs or about Buddha land? I mean, better. Buddha stuff, right? How many dogs? Raise hand. You are dogs. Okay, all right then. Just to amuse you, huh? So that maybe you can see your dog people came back to you because they brought back with them some traces so that you remember, even though different sizes. Yeah? They have the same traces. Intelligence or sometimes like being grumpy, yeah? Or sometimes sweet and respectful and other etc. and different personality. Yeah. So for example, happy, she came back. And she does always the same stuff. Yeah. Loves to sissy sassy around and very sensible. Yeah, very sensible. Never fights with other dog people. Always being the peacemaker in between them. If all the dogs are growling at each other, she comes in between and licks both of them. Yeah. The kisses both of them several times and they calm down. And the more aggressive dog person between the two fighters, she will kiss that one first, and a lot. And then she kisses the other one afterward, yeah. And I asked her if she was happy, she said, yeah, yes. And she come and kiss me to confirm this. And similar tail, bushy tail, yeah, curling, yeah. And many other stuff. Loves to eat a lot, loves food. And the other one, I just say some example only, okay? And like, for example, Harley, And Zolo used to fight together all the time before I adopted them already. After I adopted them, of course, they were still growling each other, but less. And now, same stuff. Both of them still same stuff. Yeah, always something between each other. If they see each other, both of them. And before Harley was smaller and Zola was bigger, yeah? And now Zola is in the, small, medium dog size, but still bigger than the other one. They're both born same size, but somehow she got bigger. Bigger than the rest of them. Okay? Of course, before Zolo was like this, my size, and now she managed to be bigger than the rest. That's the best she can do already, being born in Thailand. The Thai race of dog people is not big. Yeah? That race is not big. Yeah. And both of them always have something with each other. Always something. Before, we could not even put them together. Now it's okay, but I have to be there and remind them, family, friends. No bones if you fight. Something like that. So then it's okay.
The world is a circle without a beginning, and nobody knows where it really ends. Everything depends on where you are in the circle without a beginning. Nobody knows where the circle ends.